Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Hey everybody, the old captain here. I got another video request. Doesn't have to be video if you got a question. And here's the thing. Do you have money? If you have money, it can be video or email. I don't do Skype or phone unless you pay $200 an hour and it's a $200 minimum, no matter what. It's all these freaks and I need to talk to you. No, you really don't need to talk to me. You don't need to Skype me. You can just send me your problems over email. We'll address them there. Aaron, I hope all is well with you. I see you went through my part of town in Tucson. People call it Tucson. I like to call it Tucson. Yeah, we could have hooked up. That would have been neat to say hi. Arizona, I hope you enjoyed the hippies and the liberals. I did hike Sabino Canyon again. I love that hike. That is a hell of a hike. Tucson is quite fucked to include Pima County. Here's some background. I'm a military veteran that left the military in 2007 and contributed to serve the Defense Civilian Intelligence Personnel Systems for 5 years after. That sounds very complicated. Upon seeing the destruction of the intelligence community by the Obama administration, I decided there had to be something better and left the life of a spook. Oh, you're a spy. Okay, cool. After spending 4.5 years in Afghanistan, 13 months in Iraq, and a year in Bahrain, I decided to finish school and obtain a major in business with a concentration in finance and a minor in accounting. Oh, you poor, poor man. During school, I worked a $30,000 a year job as a data analyst and was hired last year as a financial analyst at a place. We'll keep you anonymous. I currently make $70,000 a year and continue to be told a person needs an MBA and or CPA to move through the ranks of the company. My wife and I only have a mortgage debt and we are aggressively paying the 2 homes off. Well, damn, one better be a rental property. P.S. He bolded this and increased. P.S. My wife is a hot Latina brown bottom nurse. Some advice for the asshole. Go find one. You will thank me later. Little brown fucking machines that make amazing babies. Moving on. I have to admit the Latina ladies are a bit nicer. The score plus I've met. I must have dated one. I must have. I've done every race except Inuit or something really obscure. Did I ever date a Latina? Danced with 1,000 of them. Don't know if I ever dated one. I don't know. They didn't like me because they were all racist. They didn't like white guys. After completing my own analysis, it is way too expensive to spend the minimum $30,000 on a master's. The opportunity cost of time away from the kid/wife and additional study time for the CPA. I cannot justify the debt a person now has to take on to make over $100,000 a year. Questions. Does the brand of school matter? Is the cost worth a higher level? Well, those are two separate questions. Does the brand of school matter? No, it doesn't. As long as it's certified, that's all that matters. Now, if you want to get into the cocksucking leagues, like you want to go into the Big Four, they're obviously going to apply more value to the Princetons and the Harvards and the Whartons and all that. Although Wharton and the U of Chicago actually are really good schools. Like, that's where new shit is being discovered. I would not poo-poo someone that came from Wharton or Chicago. But the rest of your Ivy League, if you're going to go that route, you're not being hired because you're an accountant. You're being hired because you went to this school, you know how the system works, and you're just willing to suck cock. So I am, but aside from that, for the remaining 95% of the schools out there, 98% of the schools, as long as it's certified and you have your degree, it doesn't matter. If you get your CPA, or some kind of certification, then they don't even bother really looking at the school. You passed the test, so you got your CPA. So that's the one good thing about the accounting industry. Is the cost worth the higher level degree? No. I'm saying increasingly no. I mean, it all depends on what the cost of the tuition is. You have kids and a wife. You have a family. You're making pretty decent money now. What kind of lifestyle do you want? Blah, blah, blah. Sounds like you're a minimalist. You only have mortgage debt. No, it isn't worth it. It really isn't. Were houses worth the prices we were paying in 2006? No, we're in the middle of an education bubble. It's slowly deflating, but especially these MBAs and the CPAs is increasingly being, within the past 2 years, all these different states requiring more and more education for a CPA and master's courses, No, that's progressive credentialism. It's no longer worth it. Or increasingly so. So in the past 2 years I've been doing asshole consulting. I've typically gone from pro CPA to very lukewarm on it because unless you need the money, it's not worth it. And you know, you're $30,000 to get your master's and then go sit for the... Oh, fuck that bullshit. Should I study for the enrolled agent certification, $150, much cheaper, and take the two-prong approach? Yeah, I would do that. I did some research, talked to my girlfriend who's an accountant and a couple other people, and it doesn't hurt. For your $150 and a little bit of studying, you already have the background on it if you are majoring with finance and a minor in accounting. So I don't think you'd have any trouble passing it, and it would certainly, come tax time, add a bunch of additional revenue to you, and you would be able to start an entrepreneurial angle as well. So absolutely, for that little piddly shit, that's more than I think I pay for registering an LLC with my buddy out west. So yeah, for that minimal fee, and then the time that you have to dedicate towards studying and getting that certification, do it. The median salary I looked at is like $72,000. That assumes a couple of years experience as a registered agent or enrolled agent. Sorry. So for that little amount of investment, absolutely, I would consider that. But don't expect like you're going to be making six figures unless you go the entrepreneurial route and hire other enrolled agents. Always wonder why accountants didn't do that. Like, why get your CPA? Just CPAs are conformists. They're accountants. Go hire a bunch of CPA and start a new CPA firm. They'll work for $60,000, $70,000 a year, and you don't need to be a CPA. You don't even need to be an accountant. Hi, I'm Bob. Here are my harem of CPAs. Would you like to hire them to do your taxes for you and other things that CPAs do? Cool. Come to Bob's super awesome CPA accountants and give me your fucking money. And that would be my business model. I ask this because CPAs generally have enrolled agents provide the in-depth knowledge of the tax circular, and the CPA provides signature authority. In the end, I want to have a debt-free life without having to continue pulling debt for the hope of promotion and listening to some cocksucker academic preach about leadership. Did I mention you need a brown bottom? Thanks for all you do for people. I will email you again when I send payment. Well, thank you very much. I will look into the Latinas. I don't think the girlfriend would like that very much. I got an accountant as a GF, so yeah, I would do it, and I would not go into spend time with your kids. Maybe after the kids are in school and you got some time and you're not raising them, you're not spending time with them because they're getting brainwashed themselves. Then maybe go get your CPA. But it's just no, dude. Have fun with your wife. Go have sex during the daytime. Play around with the kids. Push them in the water. Hit them with Nerf baseball bats. Whatever it is that you want to do. That's going to be way more fun than sitting there studying some master's class. And it's exactly what it's going to be. They're going to make you take this bullshit leadership crap. Get your enrolled agent certification. That may boost your income a little bit, but it's going to be on the spending side. Paying off that debt. You're a minimalist. Just knock out that debt, take the 30 grand, put it towards that mortgage. And, I presume one of those properties is rental property, and if that gets paid off sooner, then that's where real automatic money comes in. You're not working. I mean, you got to maintain the house and shit like that. But that rent check comes every month, just like a government. I almost know what it's like to be a government parasite because I get a rental check every month. It's like, I did nothing, and it's money for me. Yay. It's like, oh, wait, that's right. I bought the house and worked hard for the down payment. Took all the risk. Anyway, that's the route I would go. Your life is too short. It sounds like you got too nice of a family to be pissing away in school anymore. So, you're a soldier. You can do minimal stuff. You've been in way worse situations. Like fucking 6 years cumulatively in the Mideast. Have sex with your wife. Go play with your kids and fuck the CPA. Best of luck. Toodles.